Y'all, this is one that I'm not surprised at all. I'm sure all of y'all are not surprised. Hell, I damn near want to get another shot for this, okay? Because this is crazy. This is getting sickening, disgusting, despicable. We're tired, man. Look, I don't want to say my age, right? I don't want to say my age because I'm looking beautiful, right? I know some people going to say beautiful. Why don't you say handsome? It don't even matter. I'm looking good, damn it. But one thing's for certain, man. I'm tired of remakes. Everything ain't a damn remake. What the hell? Are we running out of ideas? Seriously? Like, come on, man. Go to space. Every time you run out of ideas, just take your ass to space. The Crow should have went to space. Because The Crow did not do so well in the box office. Let's talk about that. The highly anticipated reboot of The Crow opened in theaters on August 21st of 2024. Yes, not that long ago. Okay. But it became one of the quickest flops just as well. Starring Bill, how do you pronounce Bill's name? Is it Bill Skarsgård? Not sure of that. And Eric Draven, the film struggled to connect with audiences, opening with a dismal $4.6 million in the US and Canada against a $50 million production budget. Do y'all hear me? $4.6 million. The Crow reboot has grossed from August 21st to now, $4.6 million, but had a $50 million production budget. Does that make sense? Chat, does that make sense? Don't make sense to me. Despite its dark and stylistic roots in the 94 cult classic, the remake failed to resonate with both critics and fans. The film received overwhelmingly negative reviews with critic score of 19%. Yeah, 19%. The original director, Alex, not sure to pronounce this, but it's Proyas, who had been very critical of the reboot from the start, labeled it a cynical cash grab and noted the irony in its failure. The movie barely managed to cross the 10 million mark globally, far from recouping its budget, and is poised to drop out of the top 10 in just a second weekend. Dang. Shut up! Yeah, it's bad. It's bad for The Crow. Now, I want to go ahead and, I like to read the story, and then I like to give my takes on it. And we're going to go straight through because I got a lot to talk about. We got a lot of hot stuff. So we're going to be moving on. So please stay tuned. All right. But I think the failure of the Crow movie, this is just me. I don't think it got nothing to do with the quality of the movie. I'm going to be honest. I have not seen the movie. All right. Before y'all come trying to destroy me, I have not watched the movie, so I'm not going to be a judge. But one thing I can say is, one, I'm sick of remakes. Because when you remake something, you're trying to recapture something that was in the original version, which is hard to do, especially when you're so many years derived from it. What was that? 94, it said? 1994. We're in 2024. We're talking about 20 years ago. It's a couple reasons, okay? And I'm going to unpack this. And I think y'all gonna rock with me on this. One, and I see the chat there. Okay, down with the new Crow. My man, did you know? All right. Keithius, you can't replace the OG. Listen to Keithius right here, okay? You cannot replace the OG. Momo, the good old movie remake. Yes, Momo, the good old movie remake. Now, I'm going to break down what I believe. One, timing. In the 90s, there was a lot of weird things going on, but that dark kind of feeling was in. There were a lot of movies. Even Batman kind of rode a little bit of it, right? But it was a time for The Crow. You cannot just throw a movie like The Crow out there and think it's going to succeed in any generation. It don't work like that. That is not a movie that you can place in any generation and be a hit. There are some movies where you can place in any generation. It's a hit from the moment it comes out. I don't believe The Crow was that. It captured a moment in the 90s. Gangbanging, crime, high, a lot of political debates around that. And you had this guy who was done wrong, which a lot of Americans were feeling at the time. They feel like, hey, I'm being done wrong and justice is not being taken care of. That's where The Crow came in. A guy who suffered the same type of defeat, the same type of hurt that everybody else was feeling, and he didn't lose because he came back and made sure all his enemies paid. 1. And I'm going to get to the chats. We got some good chats in there. 2. Y'all, Brandon Lee. Brandon Lee. I don't think a lot of people understand Brandon Lee's role in this movie. First of all, his father, Bruce Lee, the story goes, he was known for having these crazy dreams or these demon thoughts. Always felt like some sort of demon was always chasing him. And eventually it caught up, and that's where we feel like he left the earth. Brandon Lee, very similar. A lot of people said it was something about his aura, something about his character on set. He really felt it. He was the character. He embodied it. And not only that, Brandon Lee was unalived, as you're saying now, on set. R.I.P. to my dog, the good Brandon Lee. That movie cannot be recreated. You disrespected the legacy of Brandon Lee. I'm going to be honest. Now, from my understanding, there was parts of the movie where they did pay homage to the original Crow. So I'm not here to just destroy the movie. But I don't have to be, because $4.6 million on a $50 million budget says enough. I don't have to say more. Sorry.
Can you dig it, sucker?
All right, now let me get to some of these chats too. Okay. The original is a cult. John 5, dap me up. Harry Knuckles and all. Slid in through the back door. I got you. The original is a cult. The second, third, fourth Crow are not bad, but I enjoy watching the one with Iggy Pop. Okay, see more Crows. Now, John 5, I'm unfamiliar. I do remember the second Crow, but I did not watch that because Brandon Lee was not going to be a part of it. You know what I mean? And that was my thing. I'm not sure if a lot of other people follow, but I'm glad you watched it and enjoyed the other Crows. All right. Momo, dap me up. I'll roll with you too. Power Rangers actress played in The Crow too. Okay, the yellow actress from Power Rangers. The Yellow Ranger. Yellow actress. That was kind of wow. Okay, y'all know what I mean. All right, y'all know what I mean. Stop that. Okay. Keithius, I hope it would be better than the previous Crow movie. I think that one had Tara Reid. I'm Tara Reid, damn it! That lady. Woo! I gotta take a drink to that lady alone. Woo, she is something else. Woo! Okay. My favorite in The Crow is Top Dollar, Canadian actor Michael Wincott. Yo, The Crow is a classic, man. Everybody's sleeping on The Crow. Like I said, we got a lot of topics and we're gonna have to move on. But this is one I just wanted to let people know. If you are planning to go to the movies, you know it's a weekend, holiday, everybody wants to go out. Hey, what movie are we going to see? Just know that Magnus, don't laugh at that. But just know that The Crow may not be the best movie to go to. Okay? I didn't mean to say that, Magnus. I didn't mean to say that. But, so I want to ask y'all, if you are going to the movies this weekend, knowing that The Crow made $4.6 million, right? Since it's released on August 21st till now, with a $50 million budget, would you pick that movie even if you had no idea about The Crow? Maybe you didn't watch the first Crow. Maybe this is going to be brand new to you. There were a lot of people 20 and under who didn't see the original Crow and didn't even care to watch it, right? I don't know. To each his own. To each his own. That's just what I got to, that's just my point. Okay, enough that. Let's get on to the next subject.